Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Sporty Dan here, back again with another Rocket League car designs. And in this episode, we are going to be doing the specific color car designs, and we are going to be focusing on the color forest green. If you guys have not checked out the other episodes, burnt sienna, saffron, sky blue, and purple, link will be in the description as well as in the suggested on the top right. Also, if you guys have not hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to get up to date on my newest Rocket League car design videos. So, let's get started with the first car design with the forest green Octane as the car. Now, you guys do not have to use a forest green color or the Octane. I just used this one as an example. You guys can use any other car, any other painted forest green car. So, yeah. For the decal, we do have the black market decal mainframe. And then for the colors, we have this as the primary. And then the accent as black. And then for the orange side, we do have a saffron with the accent as forest green. For the wheels, we do have the forest green Yankee RL Infinite Editions for both sides. Now, the reason why I chose these colors for the blue team is because it has all three colors. So as you can see, it has the forest green, and then it's got the black. But the main reason why I like the forest green and black is because the lightning bolts in the mainframe are matching with the treads of the Yankee RLs. I wanted them forest green to match them. And then for this side, some colors might not look as good, because we are focusing on one specific color. So for this side, I chose the primary as saffron because it actually flows really nicely with the forest green Octane and the accent as forest green. It kind of blends in really nicely, so that's why I chose that one. For the boost, we do have the Ion Green for both sides. And then top right antenna gold explosion, up to you. But for the trail, we do have the Hack Swerve 3 painted forest green. I chose the Hack Swerve 3s because I think it matches the Yankee RL treads really nicely. So yeah, this is the blue side. So like I said, I was trying to get the lightning bolts to be a forest green. And then the forest green and black just look really good with the wheels itself. And then for this side, I had the saffron, which flows really nicely with the forest green accent as well as the car. It just mixes in really nicely, so that is why I chose a saffron. Getting into the next car design, we do have the Future Shock as the decal. So starting off, we have the forest green Octane. And then for the decal, we do have the Future Shock. Now, I did not want to use black markets for all of them because this is not a black market episode, so there will be another one of a non-black market. For the colors, we do have this as the primary, and then the accent as black yet again. And then for this side, we have a dark reddish pink with a accent that is forest green. Now, for the wheels, we do have the Holosphere wheels painted forest green for both sides. And the reason why I chose Future Shock, now, as you can see, in the front of the car, it matches really, really nicely with the Holosphere wheels. That is why, the main reason why I chose the Future Shock. It's just because if you look at it from a side, it's got the exact resemblance of the Holosphere wheels, and I made it black just because it blends in nicely. And then for this side, the reason why I chose the primary as a dark pinkish red is because it makes that forest green stand out really nicely. So the Future Shock, the car, as well as the wheels just look all really nicely with that dark pinkish red. For the boost, we do have the Fiber Optic 2 painted forest green. This matches really nicely with the Future Shock as well as the wheels, so it's got everything going for it. Top right antenna gold explosion, up to you. But for the trail, we do have the Laser Wave 3s painted forest green. Now, the reason why I chose Laser Wave 3s is one, because it's my favorite trail, as well as it matches the lines in the Future Shock, the front of the car, as well as the Holosphere wheels. So this is the blue side. Like I said, the main reason why I chose Future Shock is if you just look at it from a side, it looks exactly the same as the Holosphere wheels, and it looks really good. Just not even looking at it from a side, it just looks really, really good. And then for this side, the dark reddish pink really makes all of the forest green stand out really, really nicely. Getting into the next car design, which actually works for both sides, we have the Infiniums with the Huntress decal. Now, this is one of the cars that works for both sides, and it looks really, really good. So starting off, we have the forest green Octane. And then for the decal, it is the Huntress Octane decal. Now, this one was in Rocket Pass 5, I believe. So, and then for the colors, we have a forest green as the primary. and then the accent as a pinkish purple. And then for this side, we have a pink matched with the accent as a forest green. Like I said, this is one of them where it works for both sides. So for the wheels, we have the forest green Infinium wheels, and it looks really, really good. It's got the exact same pattern to it. Like, it duplicates on the car, like as you can see on the Huntress decal. It's got multiple pinks as well as the wheels, and that's really why I like the Huntress decal with the Infiniums. And especially with the forest green, you can switch both sides and looks really good. For the boost, we do have the Synthwave painted forest green for both sides. This looks really good, and I think it matches the Infinium because it's got that, like, duplication thing where, like, you know, the exact same thing like the Huntress, so that is why I chose the Synthwave. Top rear antenna Gold Explosion, up to you, but for the trail we do have, yet again, the Laser Wave 3 painted forest green. I think these match the Infiniums really nicely as well because of the tread, as well as the lines with the duplication and stuff like that, so looks really good. So this is the blue side. And then this is the red or the orange side. Like I said, just switching the colors, still looks really good, and it has that same type of pattern and everything like that. Getting into the next and last car design of the episode, we do have the 20XX with the Sambas. Now this will be another one, might be included in the lime decals as well, or in the lime specific color design, but the forest green also brings out the Zamba wheels. So starting off, we have the Octane as forest green, and then for the decal, it is 20XX. And then for the primary, we do have a forest green as the primary, and then the accent as lime. And then for this side, we have a dark red with the accent as a lime green. With the wheels, we do have the Zamba wheels. Now, like I said, this one might not go as good, but it does bring out all the colors of the Zambas. So that is why I think I love the normal Zambas, because there's so many different color patterns that you can choose. And the forest green Octane, as well as the primary, brings out the forest green a lot more, especially on this side. It brings out all the colors possible in the Zamba wheels. For the boost, we do have the Radiant Gush painted forest green. You can also choose fiber optic, but I didn't want to choose fiber optic twice, so that is why I chose the Radiant Gush painted forest green. Top rear antenna Gold Explosion, up to you, but for the trail, we do have the Hack Swerve 3 painted forest green. So this is the blue side. Like I said, you might see this in the lime episode as well, but the forest green Octane, you can't really ignore how it looks really good on the Zambas as well. And then this is the orange side. That's where the forest green really stands out and brings out that third color, or that, like, however many colors Zamba has, as well as the forest green flows throughout the car with the 20XX. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.